Wednesday Express. Not stopping at Peterborough, on quest with Grumpy, along for the ride. Banana Bird, will he be here this week? Who knows? Model railway news and views and lots of fun. We all hate GoPro Gav, but love a fillet of fish. Where in the world to test you lots? Grumpy's model railway job section, which is always wrong. Great chat and lots to see. Model Railway Quest welcomes you to the Wednesday Express. Not stopping at you know where. Let's do it, scree scub diddly boosh. It's back to you, Dawn.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Everyone. All right, how's your family?
What a sight for sore eyes. So lovely to see you all in the chat there, having a good old chops away. You right there? You're looking at me funny.
Yeah, because I am drinking. Today's drink is cream soda flavoured Pepsi.
Okay.
£4.50 for 8 cans in Asda.
Other sodas are available. That's kind of a fusion there. Anyway, whatever your beverage, pull up a chair, sit back, relax with your beverage of choice and enjoy the next hour or so of model railway news, fun, laughter, banter. You know the score. If you're new here on the Model Railway Express, on the Wednesday Express.
You got those false teeth in again.
I'll try that again. If you're new here on the Wednesday Express, well, welcome. It's all a bit different. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We have a bit of fun, but we throw a bit of fact in there, don't we? Every now and then. Some facts.
Yeah. Well, there's facts and there's my facts. They're different.
Like statistics.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, and thank you to everyone who's subscribed, as our old subscribers, our new subscribers. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, as I said, we had a bit of a break last week, but thank you for bearing with us. We're back with gusto this week, aren't we? Yeah. Gusto, I say. Yeah. Gusto. Yeah. Not that kind of.
Basically, last week in the morning, I was caught, because I work on a 24-hour shift pattern, and I wasn't supposed to be working, and there was an emergency, and I got called in to cover. So Dawn was supposed to do it by herself, and then she got called in as well. So,
see, I could do it by myself, but
you could have done. But unfortunately, you have difficulty.
I had to work as well. This annoying thing called work, it gets in the way, doesn't it? Anyway. How are you all, my lovelies? I hope all is well with you. I'll be coming to the chat in just a minute to see who's there.
The main chat at the moment is drink of choice.
Oh, drink of choice. Okay. Oh yeah, what are we drinking?
We got.
I've got my coffee.
Alfie's on the orange juice.
Good for you, Alfie. Vitamin C at this time of year. That's very good.
Yeah, as a 10-year-old, I'm surprised. 12. 12. Well done, sticking on the orange juice.
Yes, very good. Yeah. Anyone else? Well, that's it.
Lots of cup of teas, a few Pepsi Maxes.
And again, other colas are out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so shall we get on with it and see what's coming up in the show? Because
we've got a lot of new people on tonight.
Well, we'll come to those in just
one who we don't know.
We'll come to those in just a minute. Well, anyway, and also we know that the lurkers are out there, the ones that don't comment but just sit back. And also maybe you're watching on your TV so you can't comment. So hello to everybody out there. Shall we see what's coming up in the show? Coming up in a jam-packed Wednesday Express this week, we have, going to read my script now, a preview of our Clacton Model Railway show coming this weekend, this Sunday the 14th of December. All the layouts, all the trade stands and more. Wow, I cannot wait. We're rushed off our feet getting ready for the show. We'll be talking all about that. Plus, did you check out the new GBR livery? We'll take a look at the new design and see what it looks like in AA scale. There you go, Hornby in on the act there, and I think Cool Guy did made some video this week, so we'll be talking all about that. Plus, it's that time of year. What do you get the model railway enthusiast who has everything? Well, we'll be taking a look at some unique gifts, and one of these will set you back £14,000.
Have a laugh.
Plus, of course, not that Matt though. That's Team U. We'll be doing Grumpy's Quiz of the Week. Because, of course, what's a Wednesday Express without Grumpy's
Quiz of the Week?
Brain-tingling, mind-boggling. Some questions are a bit dubious.
Don't forget over in the corner for my sponsor.
We'll be talking in a minute. We'll be doing that.
We'll wake up.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Some of these questions, I don't know where he gets them from, and it also is a little bit of an insight into his brain. But Maura, yes, hang on to your seats. We'll be doing Grumpy's Quiz of the Week. Plus, of course, the World of Wicker Challenge. We have a new victim, shall we say, or shall we say participant.
Participant, yeah.
The very young Alfie. Alfie took the challenge last week. We did another pre-record because we're not quite ready to do it live. So we did a pre-record, didn't we, Alfie? And it was meant to play last week, but unfortunately we couldn't do it. So this week we'll be showing you just how Alfie got on. Did he beat Dawn? Did he beat Maura? Did he beat Grumpy? We shall find out. Plus, of course, we have Grumpy's Quiz of the Week from the socials world, world of Wicker, where in the world, and more. Yeah. So, lots to get on with. Shall we have a look and see who's in the chat? I'm just going to scroll around. Gosh, that heater, I'm already feeling the heat. Grumpy's just put the heating on because, you know,
turn it off?
Yes, please. He doesn't do any work, so he gets a bit cold. Who's in the chat? Well, Cool Guy, hello. Careful, because you just knocked my thing off there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, see, I did tell you to get in here like 15 minutes ahead of time.
Turned it off.
There you go. Cool Guy, hello, Cool Guy. Yes, lovely video on the new GBR livery. We'll be talking a little bit about that. And are you going to be our next World of Wicker victim? We shall find out. Also, we've got the average teleporter beaming in from the year 3000. What are the numbers after the average teleporter? Are there really 7,000 other average teleporters before you? Average teleporter, 7,4.
There's a Gary Deal
7345.
Said that he's just got into the hobby at 53.
Yes, I'll do the comments in just a minute.
I said that you're older than him and you're in it.
Very good. Zender, and of course we have our moderators, the lovely Zender star Tim and Timbersurf himself, doing their best to keep you rowdy lot in order. Make sure you don't, colour over the lines.
Who won the Moderator of the Year?
I'm not sure, actually. That's a good question.
Yeah.
It can't have been you, because we didn't hear anything.
Well, so if it was me, there's some big problems.
Timbersurf, who did win Moderator of the Year? We'd love to know, but it wasn't Grumpy, obviously, because he'd be crowing about it by now. Anyway, who else? So yes, Timber is our lovely moderator, along with the wonderful Zenderstar. And Zenderstar has just posted, we're at 297 members of the Wednesday Express Facebook group. Can we make it to 300? We need 3 more people to subscribe and join the Wednesday Express Facebook group. And if you're the 300th, we'll put your name up there on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a theme tune.
Providing your name is Clacton on Sea.
We need a theme tune. Like, isn't there something like that on TV, The Wall, something like that? And also, if you've got something for our wall, a little, little picture, a meme, something funny, a poster, a sign, then send us a link, send us an image, and we'll print it out and put it up there. Because as you can see, we have all this space to fill. A couple of weeks ago, Tim Haynes put could be the answer, Blue Whale. And if you're new to the Wednesday Express, that will all make sense when we get to Grumpy's Quiz of the Week.
Deltic's just joined, so expect some dad jokes.
Hello, Deltic. Hello. Let's get back to the chat and see who else is in.
I got 1 vote.
Did you?
That was me. I voted for myself.
1 vote.
So who won? Who won?
Gosh. Can I just do the comments, Grumpy? You see, if you're new, Grumpy does interrupt a lot. Jordan Hunter. Hello, my darling. How are you? Double O Gauge Journey, good evening. Yes, World of Wicker isn't unfortunately turning up to the Clacton show. Grumpy did try and tempt them into a trade stand, but I think it was a bit too expensive, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
They can't go beyond £5.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh, we also have Gary McKinnon. Hello. Is it snowing in Canada? Oh, how lovely. White Christmas and all that. I don't think we're going to have a white Christmas in Clacton. Probably a wet Christmas.
Yeah, a windy Christmas.
A windy Christmas. Yeah. And that's not the weather. Sorry, Grumpy. We also have, I've said Maura, we have John W. Hello, John. How are you, my darling? We have, scrolling through Dillington Model Railway. Hi, James. I hope all is well with you. And we also have Roger Malmer. Hello, back to your usual name there, because I think you was something unusual, weren't you, your handle? And it was all a bit confusing. I hope you're well, Roger. In the lovely Sweden. Is it snowing in Sweden, I wonder? Just scrolling through quickly. Dave Rowledge, hello, evening to you. We have some new names in here, don't we? Leicester Station and TMD, hello.
I wonder, we should ask Leicester Station and TMD where his layout's set. Where's your layout set, Leicester Station and TMD?
We
want to know.
It's not funny, Dave Edworthy, good evening to you. And Dave Double M, hello, Joshua. Looking forward to seeing you this weekend. And of course we have Skipton Rail, hello, good evening to you. Castlebank Sidings, Sprouts. Yes, that's what I meant. Anyway, hello everybody. If I haven't said your name already, do keep commenting, and I'll get round to saying your name in just a little bit later in the show. But in the meantime, If you like what you're hearing, if you're seeing or whatever we're showing, then please do hit that like button, hit the heart button, hit 100%, whatever blows your hair back, whatever floats your boat, hit the like. And because it means a lot actually, and it tells YouTube that we're doing something right. God knows what, but we are. So hit that like button. In fact, do it right now. Go on. I know you want to. Just go ahead and do it. Linda Eskin, hello from San Diego County. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. I know we've contacted each other online, haven't we? And I've been to San Diego a long, long time ago. Oh no, Deltic's got a dad joke.
I decided I want a pet tonight. I'm going to call him Clint Eastwood. I get it.
So, for those who couldn't hear Grumpy, Deltic said, I've decided I want a pet termite. You see, it's all in the delivery, Grumpy.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Clint Eastwood. Very good. Boom. Hello, Ron and Heather. How are you in Frederick, Colorado? Nice to see you here. Anyway.
I'll just let you know, one of the questions tonight in my Grumpy Quiz of the Week, because we get so many Americans on this Wednesday Express, it's specifically aimed so Americans can answer it.
It's
so
what named? Specifically? Is that a pun?
Specifically. I can never say specifically or pacifically. One's an ocean and one's a state of... Yeah,
okay. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Or also you could do this. Buy me a coffee. You know, some Christmas coffees in the shops at the moment. Pumpkin latte and spiced gingerbread or whatever
What's
they
the
have.
one I bought you at McDonald's last week?
Coconut.
Coconut latte was yummy.
Nothing screams Christmas more than coconut, does it? Festive spirit. Let's have some coconuts. Speaking of coconuts, I'll be talking about a coconut, a model railway and a coconut. No less, shall we say.
Vintage diesels comes from windy Holland-on-Sea. That's just up the road.
Holland-on-Sea vintage diesels. Yeah, we were. Well, you've probably seen a few of these around then.
Yeah.
Haven't you? Sorry. We've been a bit busy. Well, we hope to see you at the Clacton Model Railway Show.
We were out a couple of days ago in Holland-on-Sea.
We were.
Around First Avenue, Second Avenue, Third Avenue,
yeah,
Fourth Avenue.
And we like well, no, that's we also like the pub, don't we?
Yes.
And the ship.
The ship.
And Rectory Lane. We like that pub.
We love the ship.
Grumpy and Drums Run. Anyway, so that's that. What else have we got? Well, if you haven't already signed up to the newsletter, the Mail Train, please do, because I'll be sending out December's issue pretty soon. It'll either be before the show or afterwards, one or the other. Or you can purchase some of our lovely merchandise on the shop. We've got T-shirts. We've got just in time for Christmas. The answer is no, or I'm with Grumpy mugs.
Yeah.
You know, special mug for the special someone in your life. Or we have a range of gorgeous model railway signs and posters. Please do have a look at those. Right. Right then. Hello, Alan. Hello, Alan Topless. Nice to see you live on the show. Not often you join us live, but really, really nice to see you. And thank you so much for all the lovely messages over the last week. I haven't been replying to much. It's been a bit of a couple of weeks, shall we say? But thank you. I appreciate all the support. Just lovely. Terry Nutlob. Hello, early Christmas present. £50? Well, Grumpy, don't spend that all at once. What are you going to buy with that, Grumpy? And don't say fillet of fish. Thank you very much, Terry Nutlob. We really appreciate that. That's really, really generous of you. And thank you also for all your support to lovely Terry Nutlob over the last year or so. Yes, thank you so much. Well, beat that, everybody.
No, don't.
No, save your money. Thank you. That's very, very generous. Thank you so much. Right then, shall we crack on? I've kind of lost my train of thought there. Where are we going with this?
Actually, some of the questions tonight, I've got a funny feeling, because Terry knows his trains, I reckon he's going to beat Alfie on the quiz.
Oh, we shall see.
Some of his questions, Terry's going to know the answer to, because he's a bit of a train expert.
Skipton Rail, good luck with your show in Clacton. I will be attending our O-Gauge Christmas meet. Keep up the good work. Love your interviews too. Well, thank you so much, Skipton Rail. And right, well, I just want to say this because we didn't do it.
Skipton Rail, where are they based?
I just wanted to say, we didn't do it, did we? At the NEC yonks ago in long distance galaxy. God, I can't speak this evening. We bumped into the lovely Engine Shed Brewery, Kevin, and he gave us this. Now, before you wonder what this is, it's called Chip Spice. Yes, I know, known for selling a delicious range of beverages of the brewing kind. He actually slipped some of us. I can't. Grumpy, you take over. I'm doing a terrible job.
He basically gave us some salt. Is it salt or pepper?
It's chip spice. Now, Ron and Heather, Gary, have you heard of this? It's the original American chip spice. I know you're in Canada, Gary, but you know.
As available from the NEC Model Railway Show.
Now, as you can see, unadulterated. We haven't touched it yet, Kevin. We are going to sprinkle this liberally over our chips. Now, chips.
Is it spicy?
Well, it's called spice. I don't actually know what's in it. There's lots of paprika, so it will be spicy. But chips in America are crisps, aren't they? So is it meant to go on your crisps or your chips? Is it fries spice or chip spice?
Yeah.
Or crisp spice?
Or unless you're in Northern Ireland, then it's singular. No,
chip.
in Ireland you have it's chip.
Chip. Okay.
Do you want chip with that?
Anyway, thank you so much,
plural.
Engine Shed Brewery. We will be, trying some of this, and we'll report back next week and give you all the lowdown on chip spice for everybody. And
Basically, he's got some. It's weird because we're not. Well, I'm teetotal and Dawn hardly drinks at all.
Perfect customers for you there.
But he seems to have some really nice named bitters.
Oh,
doesn't he?
lovely!
Because
yeah.
actually, when you do drink, you do like a little bitter, don't you? We go to alehouses.
You keep forcing this stuff on me. It's like for somebody who's teetotal.
Yeah.
It's like you live vicariously through other people drinking. But there we go. Anyway. So thank you so much for that. We shall indulge in a little chip spice, whatever it, and see. We'll report back, as I said. Now then, shall we do a little bit of where in the world?
Where in the world?
Philip Graham, does it make good ballast?
I don't know. Where's Steve Le Chavier?
We'll be talking about that in a minute. SHGP Media. Hello, Steve. Arsenic? No, come on. Does it make special spice? Sporty spice, maybe. Chip spice comes from Hull, doesn't it? Well, I guess it does, yeah, because that's where Kevin's based. Sounds like well, we shall see. Terry Wogan used to say, never eat anything they send you. Double O gauge journey.
Now we picked this up.
Aaronville, hello, my darling. How are you? Good evening, all from Sale of the Century, Norwich. Hello, darling. Lovely to see you the other weekend. Anyway, so there we go. We shall try it. So shall we do a bit of where in the world?
Yeah,
I'll be talking about ballasting a bit later because Steve Le Chevalier sent us a ballasting video, which will be of interest to quite a lot of you. Oh. Right, where in the world? And also he sent us this week's where in the world. And you know what a devil he is. He likes to trick us, doesn't he? So I have to say this one is a bit of a trick question. So where in the world, my lovelies, it is this. I'm only going to put it up for a little while on the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back in the room. Normally I do it the other way around. Normally I do a countdown, don't I? I just did it just to be different. Where in the world is that? Do you know? Have you been there? Not going to give you any clues because I think there are clues enough in the photo. But of course, as per usual, I will be revealing all at the end of the programme.
Steve Vauxhall Cavalier can't actually...
Yeah, you're not allowed to answer. Is he on? Yeah. But there's also a little bit of a weird connection with a model railway company with that picture, and I'll be talking all about that. Alfie says, I don't know. Well, that's the point. That's why it's a Where in the World challenge.
So people are saying Normandy, Berlin, France. South Sea, France.
We shall see. Well, you'll find out in just a bit. Now then, shall we have a look and see what's coming up in the socials? Because I've been going through the socials as per usual, and there's some very interesting ones this week. Now then, I found this on a Facebook page called Not Lobia. Now, it's not Terry Nutlob. I thought it was him, but it's called Not Lobia. And it was this. Well, there's no sound because I think I'd have a copyright strike, but here we go. Nothing to do with model railways, but this company called Mixie Bricks, I think that's what they're called, or Mini Bricks, sorry. They do some incredible dioramas. Go and check out their site on Instagram. And I've just put this on repeat. And their dioramas, their modelling skills are incredible. But this is, I think, the New Mexico Balloon Fest that they're modelling here. And these balloons are actually going to take off, apparently, above the diorama.
Oh, wow.
So I'm thinking, how about having a hot air balloon hovering over a model railway? You know, you never know.
I think Fala do one. Fala do
Well,
one.
Museum of Transport has a
Yeah,
hot
Fala
air
do
balloon,
one.
but I'm not sure. Those are kind of free flowing, if you like.
Can I just say, 100%, hats off to the lovely Jason Pierce. Listen to this, what he's just said. Just checking in to say I can't participate tonight as I'm at my wife's Orchestra Crisper concert with the sound off. So he's basically watching us at a concert. Oh, brilliant.
We won't tell if you don't. So everybody, don't tell Jason's wife that. Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Are we on subtitles then? Well, have a good evening. Whatever you're doing. Thank you, Jason, for that. Well, no, they're the balloons. I'm not sure what the balloons. I'm not sure they're Fala. I think they've made them themselves because if you look, they've actually, some of them are collapsed on the layout, but they're very, very interesting. So yes, Fala do hot air balloons. I think that's what Morris used for. Robin Brogden used for his Museum of Transport. But wouldn't it be nice to see one?
Didn't we saw some barrage balloons on the War and Peace? I think it was War and Peace, wasn't it?
But also, didn't Richmond Port have one?
I think so, a barrage balloon.
And the Chant brothers.
And wasn't that one that the Dover boys did? The harbour?
That's Richborough Port, I think it's called. And they're going to be coming to the Clacton Model Railway Show with their new layout. Very exciting. It's a lot of fun. We'll be talking all about that in a little bit. I just have to look at this. Now then, lots of people sent me this. For obvious reasons, the Lady Killers at 70, how the locations look today. Apparently, the BFI, the British Film Institute, has done an article, I just read it today, showing what all the different areas of the Lady Killers, what they look like today. And we actually went, didn't we, last year, and we filmed all around the area. We've got all the footage. We did a kind of a recce and we filmed some rough footage to kind of get our bearings. But it's so fascinating, and it's part of the reason I loved making the Lady Killers Model Railway so much, because that whole area around King's Cross is absolutely fascinating. And of course, the reason I like doing film layouts is because of I can make it up. It's just like the film directors did. It's, you use kind of artistic license, like in The Lady Killers, when Mrs. Lopsided opens her door and there's that amazing picture, you can see it there, of Alec Guinness there, standing at her front door. Well, her house is meant to be on Copenhagen Tunnel, just next to it. Well, right behind him there is St Pancras. Well, of course, that's not feasible, because that would have meant that the train line would have been running south to Brighton. Look on a map, you'll understand what I mean. But there were lots of other things that they did, and lots of other kind of, tricks that they played with the various locations. And it was just, so we will maybe do that next year. We'll do a film, we'll finish that film on the Lady Killers and all the different locations, because of course a lot of King's Cross around the Coal Drops Coal Drops Yard is all regenerated, shall we say. I like to say the only daylight robbery that goes on at the moment now is the price of a cup of coffee. But it's just, actually, I really do like what they have done. Somebody told me that when they refurbished or rebuilt King's Cross roof, there was a foot layer of soot on the roof, the glass roof of King's Cross. I mean, it was that dirty and that grimy. But it's just such a fascinating area. So do go check out that article. But we will be doing a video next year, hopefully, because it's just a lot of fun, isn't it?
WM's asking, when are you doing your next film? What's the next film?
Well, we'll talk about that later. But I just wanted to add about the Lady Killers. So you may have seen our post.
Yeah. More just ask how it's going.
Yeah. So I had the Lady Killers in our trailer, and our trailer leaked, and it sat there for a couple of days, and we didn't realise. And when we got it out, pretty much everything was soaking wet. And some mold has developed, and so it's dried out now, and I'm going to do some repairing of it in the new year and see.
Thank you for everybody who sent advice through on how to deal with it. And
so
we're going to take a lot of that we're going to be using
alcohol to kill the mold and so on and so forth. So as with all the model railway layouts, they're never finished, are they? And actually, I see this as a chance to kind of do some things. Do it again and do it better, because last time, just improve it and add. So we shall see. We haven't yet tested whether the tracks are working. So could be a bit more of a rebuild than I expected. But because of that, I've had to pull out, obviously, from the Clacton Model Railway Show. The good news about that is because
you pulled out Lady Killers. You haven't pulled out. Lady Killers. That'd be a big problem if you pull out of Clacton Lady Railway. Because you run it.
I'm not. Didn't I tell you?
You're not doing it anymore.
Can't be bothered. I'm not. Excuse me.
So
asked. So yes, the Lady Killers won't be at Clacton. And of course, we had a bit of a hole to fill because I've got Brief Encounter. The plan was to have Brief Encounter and Lady Killers at the Clacton Model Railway Show. So we said, normally we have a reserve list, but we'd already used up the person on our reserve list. Normally we have 2 and 3, but we had one. So we needed a reserve list, and we put the call out for layout. So we got 4 new ones.
Yeah.
So what that means is we've been able to extend the floor plan a bit, and now we've got 25 layouts at the show. I'll be talking all about that. So every cloud has a silver lining, doesn't it? As they say. You could see it like that, couldn't you? But anyway, that's Lady Killers update, but I'll keep you posted all about that. So that was Lady Killers. Thanks to everyone who sent me that article. Thank you very much. Now then, was it you, Andrew Stevenson, in the Wednesday Express Facebook group? Tom Buggles Kelly Station will love this as well, because it's none other than our favourites, Laurel and Hardy. Now, in 1947, Laurel and Hardy did a UK tour, and they went to the Romney and Hythe Railway. If you've never been, please go. It's fantastic. To celebrate its 21st birthday. And here's a video. Lots of fun there. But look at this video as well. They actually did go have a little trip on the little railway. Here we go. Those were the days. Lovely. So thank you. Do you remember watching Laurel and Hardy?
Which of them is British?
They both are.
Are they both British?
I think they're both British, aren't they? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I thought one of them was British, one of them was
I
American.
think Stan Laurel is.
Where's
I think they're both British. I think. Anyway, but I used to love, wasn't it Saturday morning, Laurel and Hardy, and poor Alfie probably doesn't know what we're talking about. Sorry, Alfie. It was children's TV back when we were, but it wasn't really children's TV, was it? It was
just
yeah.
There's nothing else to do apart from watch.
My favourite was them moving the piano. Anyway, I just love looking at those historic, the vintage films. But the Romney and Hythe railway is just lovely, isn't it? They've got a model railway there, and it's this tiny. What gauge is it?
I don't know.
But it used to carry the soldiers, didn't it? From so the carriages are tiny. The loco is tiny. Can anyone remind me what gauge the Romney and Hythe is? But I
think it's 1/3 of the size of a.
Is it?
So that'll be one. I don't know.
Tom's Laurel and Hardy are featured in the Dillington Christmas Extravaganza video. There you go. And other videos as well, because Tom Marshall of Buggles Kelly Station does an amazing range of figures like Laurel and Hardy. I think he does Morecambe and Wise, Bob Symes. He does, and of course, all the Will Hay figures, Mr. Porter and so on. Stan Laurel was British. He was born in Ulverston. And Ollie was American. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Thank you so much, Gary McKinnon. Thank you for that. Oliver is American. Stan Laurel went to America with Charlie Chaplin. See, I love all that stuff. So there we go. So talking about what my next film layout will be, well, I'm not sure yet. Probably in spring I will let you know, but lots of ideas. And Gordon Hanning, hello Gordon, how are you? Stan Laurel started his career in Glasgow. There you go. Who else was so Charlie Chaplin was British.
Stan was British, and the other one, Oliver, was an American.
Yeah, thank you, Grumpy. We discussed that about 10 minutes ago, but he's caught up now. He's all caught up. Anyway, thank you for everybody who posted in the socials. Keep them coming because I love seeing all that stuff. And, as you can imagine, with a busy week, it's sometimes hard to just kind of look for all these little tidbits myself, but, keep sending them to me. But I wanted to show you this as well, if I've got the right page here. Because we mentioned Steve Le Chevalier, and today he sent me, this is his job. Now, Steve Le Chevalier has the company True to Scale, which does, he started Specialist Aggregates, you'll know. He's a trained geologist and does all the aggregates for like the films like Star Wars and TV ads for, Chanel or whatever. He provides all that kind of special sand and rock and stuff. But he recently, about a couple of years ago, moved into railway modelling, model railway scenics, and now he does True to Scale ballast, which is, I have it on Lady Killers, and it's just, when you see it, you will never go back to your common or garden ballast.
Yeah.
I use common or garden ballast kind of for the major, for covering large amounts. But when you want stuff in the front, use the special ballast. Anyway, it's lovely.
We've even on the Lady Killers our coal and our tenders is the correct coal.
Well, it's
it?
standard. He does standard coal,
standard
but he's
coal,
also branched into snow, and also he's done autumn leaves, which we'll be showing.
Well, Terry's on tonight. I've just
Oh,
asked
hello,
Terry.
Terry.
But actually, Terry, because he's basically he's done the autumn leaves. He's given it to Terry. Terry's put it onto his lovely trees.
Yeah, so let's explain.
Terry's going to send it to us, and we're going to show everyone and review the tree.
So I'll explain. So Steve has done some autumn leaves, which are actually 2 colours. So 2 colours with a different colour around the edge. And Terry Chu, hello Terry, does some incredible trees. If you've seen Telendalloch in autumn, it's a gorgeous layout. His trees are just stunning and is now starting to sell them. So we introduced them to each other, and Steve Le Chevalier has provided Terry with the leaves. Yeah. And Terry's going to send us a finished tree, and we're going to show you and review it, aren't we? There we go. So where was I? If you ever wanted to know how you sift ballast, take a look at this. There you go. Earphones needed, or ear defenders needed. That was Steve's job this afternoon, sifting N-scale ballast from 00. So in the cold. So well done. So it ends up in these tiny little packets, but that's how it starts. If you know, there's a kind of a story behind all of our products, all the things we find conveniently packaged up for our enjoyment. There we go. Thank you for sending us that, Steve. Right, shall we move on? What are we doing next, Grumpy? Oh yeah, I was going to do this.
What?
The question of the night.
Question of the night.
Well, you could say that. Now then, what did you think? Because I think it was yesterday, Cool Guy, you tell us, that GBR, the GBR livery, the Great British Railways, part of the government's nationalisation, if you like, or bringing all the railways into public ownership. Let me just get my notes here. So yesterday, some of these pictures are from their original, but you'll see that's the Hornby 00 version. So yesterday was the unveiling of the Great British Railways logo, branding and livery. Highlighted, there was a London Bridge launch event as part of wider renationalisation plans. The new branding uses a red, white and blue colour scheme with angular graphics that echo the Union flag applied across trains, stations and digital platforms. I'm just going to stop here in a minute so that you don't all get motion sickness, because it's going quite quickly, isn't it? Let me see if I can get my cursor. Let's stop it on. Hold on, I'm going to scroll through. The livery and logo are due to start being rolled out early next spring. I'm just going to stop it there. Whoops, sorry. I'll start that again. It's due to start being rolled out next spring. The in-house design. So it's all been done in-house. The Department of Transport did all the graphic design in-house with a kind of emphasis on, look, we're not going to spend large sums of money doing this on using external agencies. I guess they're trying to kind of, curb any public concern over, rising rail fares and performance. Can you imagine the kind of criticism they would get if they, spent millions and millions on a new livery and new logo? But they're saying that the heavy use of the national colours and flag motifs is framed as part of a wider trend towards, kind of the Union Jack and so on, linking the GBR look to debates about national identity and public ownership. So the logo launch coincides with the Railways Bill progressing through Parliament, which will fold multiple existing rail bodies into GBR as a single publicly owned guiding line for the railway. So apparently there's been some quite mixed reviews. The government's describing the branding as iconic and striking, but design commentators are saying it's kind of derivative, heavy-handed, overly nationalistic perhaps, especially compared with the original British Rail corporate identity. Who knows? Well, anyway, this was released at London Bridge, and as you can see, Hornby were there. I'm going to scroll through because you can see the Hornby 00. Here we go. That's the Hornby 00. That was on view. Let me go back in screen. And Cool Guy, you were there and you did a video. So I'll put the link in tomorrow's Wednesday Express Facebook group, but you can watch Cool Guy's video all about it. And Dovetail Games, who we interviewed at the NEC in 2024, they produced the game Train Sim game. So this new livery is going to be in their Train Sim World 6.
I don't like the livery.
Do you not?
I've just said I think it looks like a tailplane of a 1970s British Airways aircraft.
It's a bit 80s, I think.
It's a bit, yeah.
Cool.
What's wrong with good old British Rail blue?
Cool Guy says, I have to say, seeing the Hornby model in person made the livery look really nice. I'm a fan of the livery, but disappointed all trains will have this livery as it will make train spotting repetitive. Well, there is that, isn't there?
Yeah.
If every train is the same, yeah, that's a little bit. It has the look of the Starsky and Hutch El Torino style.
It does, that's true.
Says Dr. Deborah.
Actually, can you just put it back up again? Now that she said that, everyone's going to think that.
Let's have a look. Where are we?
Let's put one up, and then everyone's going to think Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch, anybody?
Here we go.
What, you want which one?
Anyone.
Well, that one, it's up. It's up now. Starsky and Hutch, anybody? I'm sorry, everybody. All we need is Starsky and Hutch kind of jumping out of the cab.
Have you put it up?
Yes, I have. It's up. It's just a bit delayed.
What we need to do, we need to start a campaign. Everyone call it the Starsky and Hutch, and that'll completely mean, we'll have to change delivery now because everyone calls it Starsky and Hutch. If it starts like an acorn, it can grow into a tree of people complaining. It looks like the Starsky and Hutch car.
I'll start this again. Gary McKinnon says the British Airways 1980s tailplane looked cool, I think, he says. If you're going to...
It does. I like the tailplane on the British Airways.
Anyway, so yeah, go and check out the video and also check out Train
Looks
Sim
like Domino's Pizza.
Ron, Heather, come on. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm a fan at the moment. But
no, nor am I.
Andrew Stevenson says, reminds me of World War I dazzle camouflage on ships, makes it harder to spot trains. Yeah, maybe. I've just added the staff there's our cat Bandit. I've just added the staff uniform to the Facebook group. Hideous, says Sendistar, our moderator. Somebody said that all the uniform pics are AI. Are they? Can somebody confirm? Norm, hello, my darling. Sorry, I didn't get back to your message, but thank you so much. GBR ran an experimental train a few months ago on one train out of Waterloo with transfers. Apparently, lots fell off. Well, there we go. They're all along the line, apparently. Well, what do you think it's going to be coming, whether we like it or not? That's the future look of our railways.
Everyone, it looks like Starsky and Hutch car. Hopefully they'll
maybe we
change
can
their mind.
they can just play the music as they go along.
Or go domino ooh ooh every time one goes past.
Well, if
Domino
we can deliver pizza at the same time, makes it harder to tell if it's a rail replacement bus, says Joshua Dave Double M. As an aside, this weekend marks the retirement of the HST 125s. That's right, says Dave Edwards. Well, after our little Clacton video, did you see it this week? The lovely chairman of the Colne Valley Heritage Railway messaged us, and we are going to reply to say, come along and film. And we checked out the website. Now, we weren't aware, this is, how new we are to the area, of the Colne Valley Heritage Railway. And honestly, you guys are doing a fantastic job. There's so much. Now, I was just thinking the Dave Clark Model Railway could take, I know they don't have, miniature trains, and they don't have the same facilities, but could take a leaf out of the Colne Valley Railway book in terms of what they offer the public and all the kind of different ideas they do. Just looks fantastic. Why did I get on this point? Why was
HST,
because on December the 29th, they run an HST cab ride, don't they? Yeah. So you can go along. I don't know how booked up they are.
Or you can pay
or you can train
quid and do a course and learn to drive one.
Yes, you can. You can drive one. 385. Now that's a Christmas present for somebody. Yeah. I'll add that to the list. But yes, Colne Valley Heritage Railway. If you haven't been, I'm sure some of you have. I'm sure we're like the last to know, as usual. Grumpy.
Yeah.
You're meant to be telling me these things. But yes, we are going to be popping along.
Definitely. Lovely.
Yes,
70s technology.
And Dave Double M, right close by, is also the East Anglian Railway Museum.
And also their buffet car is the
an
buffet
HST.
from HST.
Yeah. Yes, Joshua, we did know about the East Anglian Railway Museum because the Braintree and Holstead Railway Club is right next door in the grounds. And we filmed that. And Steve Knight is going to be at the Clacton Model Railway Show with the Kitmaster Collectors Club and Little Colne, which is a beautiful
there's again, although we're not drinkers, there is an amazing the viaduct there as well. The viaduct.
The Colne Valley Viaduct is beautiful, isn't it? Now I'm just keeping an eye because Bandit, my cat, is down there, and Bandit's got very wobbly legs, and I have one horrible feeling he's going to pull out a cable, because if it's not you pulling out a wire, it's him. UK Hot Rods. I've got it now. I was trying to work out what that said. Hello, hi from Wheelie. Hello, up the road. Yeah, we drive through Wheelie. Are you coming to the show on Sunday? I hope so. Nice to see you. Come and say hello. It'll be nice to see you there. Can Dawn wheel spin an HST?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I can try. The HST will still be running in Scotland, says Hermitage Road.
In fact, when we went to Glasgow, some of our colleagues from a trade stand spent the whole evening going off looking for HSTs.
And also Darren from New Valley Parkway didn't he, as well? Jordan says, yes, you can come up to Scotland as the HST is still running.
Use HST though on their maintenance because they've got a yellow maintenance.
Well, ask Jordan, and ask who else? Hermitage Road. Are they still going to be running the HST? GWR HSTs due to retire this Saturday. ScotRail HSTs continue for now. Gotta love an HST. There you go. So yes, if you fancy going aboard an HST Buffy car or learning to drive one, check out the Colne Valley Railway. Dawn, handbrake stop on 125. What they're referring to, if you don't know, is that at the Chatham Model Railway Show earlier this year in July, I jumped aboard Marcia, didn't I?
Yeah. No. Marcia's a train. A loco.
What did I say last time? Oh, yeah, I won't go there. Rapido, Andy Hardy, a CEO of Rapido, owns Marcia, which is part of the, it's the Kent and East Sussex Railway, isn't it? And they were offering rides to people, and I jumped aboard, and it was very wet. The ground was very slick, and I did open up, well, I like to call it the throttle, but I think it's called something else, a bit too much. And
regulator.
The regulator, that's the one. And there was a bit of a wheel spin, but and people won't let me forget it. So, yeah. Don't forget the Colchester Society of Experimental and Model Engineers, says UK Hot Rods, and they have model live steam from G scale to 7.25 gauge locomotives. Ooh. Wow. Well, we'll check out that as well. We had our local Christmas parade in Frederick, Colorado, says Ron and Heather. The town volunteers decorate the local pickup trucks and the fire engine. How very lovely. That sounds lovely. Right, so that's that. Now then, where am I? Okay, so that was the GBR livery. What do you think? Do you like it? Well, like it or loathe it, it's going to be on our railways from spring next year, rolling out. And Hornby, as I said, has their 00 version, and that's going to be coming out at the same time. I knew it wouldn't be long before people jumped on that new livery. Right, what else have I got coming? So, should we talk about something else? Should we talk about the Clacton Model Railway Show? Because we have been talking about the Clacton Model Railway Show. If you didn't know, it's our, it's our Clacton Model Railway Show this Sunday, the 14th of December, at the Clacton Leisure Centre.
It's our biggest show, isn't it?
Well, it's turning into our biggest show. Because some of you run model railway shows, probably a lot of you go to model railway shows. So I've been running the Sevenoaks Model Railway Show and the Hastings Model Railway Show and Woolwich. And we're not doing Woolwich anymore. Woolwich has become Clacton, the Clacton show. This year, Hastings was our very first show in the area. And it's always a bit daunting when you do a new show in a new area because you're never really sure, your first show, how many visitors you're going to get. Well, we had a great turnout for Hastings. It was lovely. And we're back there next year. We're going to make it an annual event. So, as you know, we moved to Clacton earlier this year. And we thought, why not bring the Model Railway Show to Clacton? And I have to say, as outsiders, if you like, moving from a different county, Essex and Clacton, the community spirit is second to none, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
The air show every year, thousands of people turn up and support it. And it's just, Halloween, Christmas, whatever, it's just a really lovely community spirit.
The community market last week.
Oh, yeah, the Frinton market up in...
5,000 people turned up
to
the Leisure Centre.
Christmas market at the Leisure Centre.
5,000 people at the Leisure Centre.
Over the weekend, I know. And I just really love, it's a very lovely community feel, and I think that's important in this day and age. And I just have to say, people around, Clacton and Essex are just really salt of the earth, the right values, they care about people, they care about family, they care about friends, and it's just a really lovely community, and we just love Clacton. And and
it's cheap petrol.
cheap petrol.
And
as you saw, he does focus on some of the weirdest things, but as you saw, we got the beach as well. It's just gorgeous. So we bring in the Clacton Model Railway Show. First time we've ever been here, but so far, the response has been really positive. So we've got our show this Sunday. Let's just show you what we've got. So I'm going to read through the names, and they won't correlate with the pictures. But of course, we have Brief Encounter, my monochrome layout. New Walmington Pier, you just saw it there. A tram layout from Dave Carson. We have Cerrito from Keith Stedman, of course, the world's first, as we like to say, underwater model railway. Quest 1, the challenge for the world's fastest train. Hell's Glen, you just saw from Bob Norris. Geeksville. Crikey, It's a Shed from Peter Boy, another tram layout. Willow's Green, small and working. And yes, Ian Redman is bringing his coconut.
Yeah.
After I put it on the video, I guess he had no choice. Aris Glen from Glen Baldock from Faversham. The Blitz, a wonderful World War II layout. Little Colne, I talked about that earlier, from Steve Knight from Braintree and Holsted Model Rower Club. Roland, the lovely Roland Crisp, is bringing 2 for Imadrean and Subarashi Tochi. One is German, one is Japanese. They're revolving layouts, so lovely to see that. We have Heathbury from Jeff Davis.
And also on that one as well, I think he's made a video on how he made one of them. He's making a video on how he made one of them.
These photos are going at rapid rate. I'm not sorry about that. We have Holland Beck, Cramlin Clough Station. I hope I've said that right. The lovely Steve, SHGP Media, is bringing Abbott Darcy together at Christmas. I can't wait to see that one. And Andy and Simon Chant, the Chant brothers, and they have about 20 gazillion layouts, don't they?
Yeah.
They have a new layout which I saw at Chelmsford, which is called Bayou Sai. I think I've said that right. And it's just beautiful and gorgeous, and it's going to be at the Clacton show. So I think it might be their second outing. And they're coming all the way from Dover, and we really appreciate it because it's something to see. Really lovely. We also have an HO layout called, no, it's not HO, it's HOE. Führen Alpenbahn, excuse me, and that is from Frieso, and that was in Continental Modeler, wasn't it? Did you get me a drink, Poppy? No. We have, excuse me, Wharfsend, Brightling Sea from the Engage Club here in Clacton. That's Fred's layout. Dave Dale Sheds, hello Dave, lovely to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. We have Have a Go, which is Adrian Harrison Brown's O-gauge layout, which is interactive. You can literally have a go. And he's the from the East Grinstead Model Railway Club, so we're looking forward to seeing him there. We have Daikyo Kato dioramas, and those are those wonderful IKEA mats, which are like, you can buy 4 cork mats for £2, and you string them all together, and each one has a little diorama on it, and it's just lovely. We also have the shunting puzzle from the Double O Gauge Association. So lots of layouts to see. Some tiny ones, some large ones, some unusual ones, all kinds of eras, all kinds of gauges. So lovely to see. Now, of course, a model railway show wouldn't be a show without our trade stands, and we really value our traders. Can't wait to see everybody there. We have, in no particular order, we have Andy Lynch Railways, All Wheels, the Wagon Yard, Mark and Emma, the Double O Gauge Association, Andy Wright, Bits and Bobs, Double M Models, that's Joshua with his 3D printed models there. We're looking forward to seeing you there, Joshua. Sudbury Model Railways is going to come, Mud or Models You Drive, the NMRA, Harrison Brown, Railway Memories, Black Cat Trains. I'm just going through them right now. We also have Kitmaster Collectors Club, Dreamsteam, Plus Daughters, and Model Railway Signs, which is, of course, is our own Model Railway Signs. And we'll be selling these on the day. On the website there, on our website, they're £5 including postage, but we're going to be selling them for £3, so come and have a look at those. Lots to see there. So lots to see.
Also, very quickly, Vintage Diesel says Clacton Clacton Radio Control Club will be in attendance.
Brilliant.
I think next year it'd be nice, actually. Let's give them an area. It'd be nice if we give them like an area they can actually bring some of their planes along. Which I know they'd be static, but I think people would like to see the planes. Yeah,
I think actually Mark, who's bringing Cramlin Clough Station, is going to have a model of a Spitfire, I think. So,
is he?
Yeah.
I think Kamikaze Keith has just sold one of
Kamikaze
Keith has just sold one of his planes as well.
So, hello, Dean Wollaston. Clacton is a typical seaside place. It really, really is. It's like traditional British seaside, isn't it? Yeah. But the pier, there's been a lot of investment in the pier, and it's something to see, isn't it? Because some of the amusements I'm not a big amusement person, but there's lots of rides and lots of stuff for families. It's really, really good. So Clacton looks like a nice place, kind of like San Luis Obispo. I've been there. I've been to San Luis. That's where the big mansion, isn't it? What was the guy's name? The big publishing magnate. What was his name? Ron and Heather. Remind me.
And Holland on Sea. I know something. The houses in Holland on Sea are just amazing, aren't they?
They are definitely. Well, there's a real mix of housing in Clacton, isn't there? Just gorgeous and very unusual. Hello to everyone who's joined us. Welcome aboard the Wednesday Express. We're just talking about
Peterborough.
So it's in the Leisure Centre Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you buy a ticket in advance, not only is it cheaper, it's about $5.95 online, isn't it? What? If you buy an adult ticket online, it's $5.95.
That's fiver.
It's $4.95.
Yeah. No,
Sure.
it's £5. Yeah.
Okay,
Ish.
but if you buy in the door, it's £8.
Yeah.
But also, if you pre-order your ticket, you pre-buy your ticket, you get in 15 minutes earlier, so you get a chance to have a look at all the layouts as well, while it's still a little bit quiet.
Quarter to 10.
Yeah. So we'll be there. There's a cafe on site. Now, there's free parking on site. You get 2 hours free parking, and then standard car parking charges apply. So do make sure you check. I am going to be putting together a brochure.
Yeah.
But it's going to be on the website, so I'll be posting that in the Facebook group so you can have a look at everyone who's coming. And also, what else do we want to say?
We're having a party on Saturday.
On Saturday,
Yeah.
if you're one of the traders or exhibitors who's setting up on Saturday, or if you just fancy it, you're one of the traders or exhibitors, we're having a little get-together at our house, a Christmas get-together.
Yeah.
I might bake a few mince pies and just something nice to do the day before. That's Bandit going out. And we still haven't got WD-40 on that door.
No.
So that will be nice because it's Christmas and it's just nice to thank everybody for all their hard work and support this year. So, 116 in the house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we realised that obviously every year we always do our show the same time as Manchester, so we can
That's
never
right.
attend Manchester.
That's right.
But we found out this year we've got exactly the same amount of layouts as Manchester.
That's right.
Yeah.
25
Yeah.
layouts.
But I must admit, our venue is big.
It's big.
It's big.
It's the biggest venue. We were looking at it the other day going,
Where's this big?
Let's hope we fill it. Timber Surf says 116 people are watching. Well, I think that's a record. And not enough likes. So please do hit that like button. Please do. It really means a lot. And it tells YouTube that we're doing something right. So we'd appreciate it. Hit that like button right now.
They've got
you know
a
you
flight
want
simulator as well.
Gary McKinnon, William Randolph Hearst. Thank you so much. That's the person who I was thinking of. When I lived in California, I did a kind of a road trip through, I went down the coast, San Luis Obispo. I went into Death Valley, up through Nevada, and it was snowing and in our car in the snow and at night, and we got a bit lost. Anyway, a long time ago. If some outfit created a model railway game in which one could create a layout and scenery as well as personalised rolling stock and traction, would that be marketable? I'm sure it would. You know the people here, they'd love to spend money on model trains. Can I bring my RC off-roaders next year? Well, we'll have a little word. Anyway, so yes, if you're coming along, please do make sure you say hi. I'm going to be on the BBC Essex on Friday talking all about it. BBC Radio Essex, 8:15 in the morning. Tune in or come along on Sunday and say hello in person. Right. There is a publisher in Germany that does a card game that requires a model train set, says Ivo Vanson. Interesting. Post it in the Facebook group because we'd love to see it and we'd love to show it. Right then, what's next? What's coming up next? Where's my script? Anything to add, Grumpy, about the Model Railway Show?
No.
Have I done everything?
Yeah.
Oh, just one thing. Straight afterwards at 4:00, if you tune in on YouTube, Oxford Diecast are doing their last live event of 2025.
Yeah, they are so funny. It's brilliant.
Thank you, Maura, for showing that. Maura's a big fan, aren't you, Maura? And I must say hello to Shirley. Shirley, if you're watching. Shirley, I took a picture of your old school on Clacton Seafront and I'll send it. I'll post it in the Women's Railway Modelers Facebook group. Yes, so thank you, Maura, for posting that. It's so much fun. Eloise just does these mystery bags where you spend your money on a 00 gauge, for example, mystery bag, and she just pops bits and bobs in your bag and sends them to you. And then they're doing some prizes as well, I think. Yeah. So that's on Sunday.
Ivo's talking about there's a publisher in Germany that does a card game that requires a model train set. Ivo, could you send us details?
Well, I've just said that about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, maybe send us details.
Yeah,
we can
I did.
actually put it up.
I asked
so
him.
I wasn't listening.
See how it goes. See what I have to put up with everybody. Yeah.
It's 25 past. We haven't got to my quiz yet.
Hi.
Or World of Wicker.
Now, how do we say this? It's Iotto 2001. I never know how to say. Is it Iotto or Otto 2001? Tell us. Right. Do you have to have white stilettos to be on BBC
Oh,
Essex? Now then, Deltic.
Ooh, you're on BBC Essex.
I've just said that as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's mentioning it. He just doesn't listen, does he?
And possibly national radio as well. But we can't say too much.
Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah.
Right then. Okay, now then. It's the moment Alfie has been waiting for.
Yeah.
We did this little thing called the World of Wicker Challenge. Grumpy,
World of Wicker.
So the rules are, we have this list.
Say something. World of Wicker opens till 10 o'clock every Friday night for all your last minute Wicker needs. 247 Station Road, Penrith. All right, World of Wicker. Because although we don't get sponsorship and Dawn refuses sponsorship, it doesn't stop me getting sponsorship. So every time I say well done Wicker, that factory gives me a £5.
I did tell him. I did say,
well done
please.
Wicker.
Is that another £5? Is it?
Yeah.
I did notice you bought some new shoes the other day.
They're not Wicker shoes.
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, you'll be just bringing lots of Wicker into the house. But
Is it Ellis Clark? We're at NEC.
As a Wicker
I
basket.
think Ellis Clark shops at World of Wicker because all their baskets are Wicker.
Double O Gauge Journey. Are you having a laugh? Grumpy, there's a publisher in Germany that does a card game that requires a model train set. Very good. Is Grumpy going with you to the BBC studios? He has to go in Burberry. Well, it's not. We're just doing it. It's a radio interview, so it'll be on the. I'll just be here in the studio. Yeah. There we go. Cool guy. Good luck with the show, Dawn. Wish I could attend, but maybe next time. Yes, come to one of our shows. Anyway, World of Wicker. He's on World of Wicker leaderboard. At the top, Dawn. At the bottom, Grumpy. Yeah. In the middle, Maura. So the rules are: we have a list of names now. When I get myself organised, I'll put them along as a scroll. They're all the manufacturers that Grumpy could remember, model railway manufacturers. And the goal is to say them all out loud as quickly as possible. And we time you, and you only get one chance. No second chances.
Pico and Pico, P-E-C-O and P-I-K-O.
Yeah, so you have to spell them out.
On those two, you have to spell out as part of it.
Now, I did it in 31.38 seconds. Grumpy did it in 41.58 seconds. Maura did it in 36.1 seconds. So this week's victim is Alfie, and we did a little bit of a pre-record. Now then, I just want to show you when we met Alfie at the Swansea Model Railway Show, didn't we? So let's just show you our first meeting of Alfie.
What was so lovely to see at the show was the Swansea Railway Modellers Group junior section, massively engaged and loving every minute, none more so than club member Alfie.
The best bit is the track layout. We can run trains into the bay, run rounds. It's fun. I've learned how sound chip engines work. That's what I did not know before. Having their own controller is just amazing. You can toot the whistle whenever you want.
And what does Alfie want to be when he grows up?
Train driver.
No surprises there then.
I would love to be a train driver. That is my dream job.
And there you go. There's Alfie. Alfie, didn't mean to embarrass you there, but that's Alfie. Now then, so we did a little bit of a pre-record, and I just asked, just to get Alfie warmed up, I just asked him a few questions. Here we go. So Alfie, tell me all about how you got into model railways.
But really, it all started with Fred Didn't I watched his episode when he was at the Bluebell Railway, driving Fenchurch and stuff. And that really got me into trains.
Okay, and do you have your own layout?
Yes, it's currently under renovation moving.
Okay, and what type of layout have you got?
Double O. It's double O gauge. It's being moved from the cabin into a tin shed.
There you go. So good luck with that, Alfie. Now then, so the rules are, I count down from, I go 3, 2, 1, go. And on the word go, you start reading out the names as fast as you can. So I did that with Alfie, and let's see how Alfie got on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Fowler, Atlas, Hornby, Revolution Trains, Weissman, Dapple, Tomitech, Oxford Rail, Pico, PECO, Polar, Pico, PIKO, Lima, Pricer, Accurascale, Vomer, Walthers, Roco, Bachmann, EFE Rail, Helgen, Buckles Kelly Station, Langley Model, Scale, Model Scenery, Cato, Walls Kits, Lionheart, Graham Farish, KD Quality Products Co., Ratio, Metal, LGB, Xron, Rapido, Train Sporters, Rockland, Markland, Kingsway Model, Zetas, Model U, DCC Context, Model Van Union, Gauge Master, Yearship, Dauphin, Notch, in Greenwood, Super Quick, Tennessee, and Ellis Clark Trains.
Perfect. Well done, you. Okay. So that was it. Well done, Alfie. You see, it's all very well practicing, but as soon as you hit that microphone, it's like your brain goes, oh.
Ask more, actually.
Ask me, as soon as I put live on the YouTube channel, I'm like, okay, my brain goes to mush. You did really, really well. And, you know, I was pretty tough, wasn't I? Because even though you're 12 years old, I wouldn't let you have another go, would I?
No.
And that Grumpy made me do that. See, if it was just me, I'd have let you have another go.
Class it as a learning curve. All right.
But, so let's see how Alfie did, shall we?
Yeah.
Alfie, you got 42.43 seconds. So unfortunately, I thought you'd beaten Grumpy, but you just narrowly missed. You're just there, just below Grumpy. I'm so sorry. There you go. But will you come back and have another go? Yeah. Because I know I think I know you can beat that score, and you know it's good to keep coming back and trying because well done you. And I just love that you're game for it and just really enjoyed it. And can
I just say for everybody, all right, except. Alfie is going to be the Sam's Trains in about 20 years, in about 10 years' time. So he's going that way.
Yeah, well, Alfie has his own Model Railway channel, YouTube channel, don't you? So, but the piece of advice I'd give you, Alfie, for having your YouTube channel is just enjoy it, okay? No stress, no pressure. Just enjoy what you're doing, and that will show through, won't it? Yeah. And don't worry about the likes. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about the subscriber count. Yeah. Just let Grumpy worry about that.
And don't try and poach Dawn as your presenter.
I'd be honoured to guest present with you, Alfie. So Alfie is the leader of the junior section. Yes, he's the leader.
Grumpy needs will be all disgraceful. Again, Alfie, a lesson in life. I beat you.
I know.
Get over it.
Well, that's true. Alfie is the leader of the junior section. Yeah. And as I said, Grumpy is so mean that we wouldn't let him do it again. Well done, Alfie. You did brilliantly.
Yeah, well done, Alfie.
And, your mind just goes, I think Metcalf stumped you. And but once
It's that Pico that stumps people, isn't it?
Yes, well, you did really well. Yeah. So, Alfie, you are the leader of the under 15s section or under 16 section. Maybe we should have a junior one, but let's see if you can beat Grumpy next time. Okay, well done. Now, I think Cool Guy, you're our next victim, aren't you? Cool Guy's volunteered, so we'll arrange it. We're not really sure. We're trying to do it for next week, yeah? Next week's Wednesday Express is going to be our last before Christmas, and we're going to show you all the highlights of the Clacton Model Railway show, so all the videos. We will be doing some filming, but not our traditional Model Railway video, because as you can imagine, running a show, it's just the two of us, literally, isn't it? It's Grumpy on the front door. Me on the layout, and
I wonder if SPG Media would he
SHGP. Steve, are you going to be videoing? Yeah. Well, Steve's got his own layout, so again, you know what it's like, Steve, don't you? When you try and video and exhibit at the same time. And also, Jeremy, Prof. Ptarmigan is hello. I saw you. He's coming, and he always does a video as well. So the more the merrier. But we will be doing all the highlights on our next show.
Our big yearly videos comes out at Christmas, doesn't it? The one that gets lots of views.
Top 10 layout of 2020. Top 10 layouts of 2025. Who will be on my list? I already know, and I just have to put it all together. So that was World of Wicker Challenge. Next week, Cool Guy. Yes, we'll be in touch. We'll get your details. But if anybody else would like to add their name to the glorious leaderboard, and next time, well, probably after Christmas, I'll make it a little bit more spectacular, where I have the names of the manufacturers running along the bottom, so everyone can follow along. It's
when
just
we do the quiz
in a minute. Right. Before that, we're going to just have a quick look, because it's almost Christmas. You've got 2 weeks to buy your Christmas gifts, so let's have a look at some Christmas gifts for the model railway enthusiast who has everything. Let's just have a look and see if you're desperate to know what to get. That person who has model train memorabilia everywhere. Let's have a look. Well, how about this T-shirt? I'm just going to let's go back here. Sorry about that. Yes, a T-shirt is always, I'm going to scroll back. Hold on. Let's start this again. Okay, here we go. I'm a model train dad, like a normal dad, but cooler. Yeah, how about that? I'm going to go back some more. Next train's gone. This is one of Buggles Kelly Station's, Tom Marshall. One of his T-shirts, very, very nice, in a range of colours. Or you can try this one, Things I Do in My Spare Time. Look at trains, watch trains, dream of trains, research trains. You get the picture. Also, you could, peruse, I'm going to scroll through those, peruse a range of mugs. I like model railroads, and maybe 3 people. That's quite good. How about this one? I may look like I'm listening, but I'm actually thinking about trains. The only thing I have a problem with that is the grammar. You know me, I'm a bit of a grammar I'm the grammar police, aren't I? Grumpy?
Backdrop.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had the audacity. People complaining about our Team U $5.99 special. I'll come out.
Yeah.
Our $5.99 Team U special backdrop
It says Wowway Station.
with all the spelling mistakes on it.
Yeah.
And they obviously, they said we're very unprofessional, but they obviously don't know our sense of humour. So that will continue. Let's go back to this. Scrolling through. So maybe a mug. Let's go back to the mugs. Let's get back to this one. Or you could, this one. I love this one. Education is important, but model railways are important.
Good English.
Do you get it? Or you could have, you're right there, Grumpy.
Yeah.
The answer is no, or I'm with Grumpy Mugs. What else is on our Christmas list? Well, this lovely WW Scenics tool station here to repair your trains. A nice practical gift there.
Oh, with regard to the backdrop, the one behind Dawn is the proper one. But on the Clacton video, we used the other side of the studio where she does all her modelling. Yeah. And the backdrop there is the Timu backdrop. And it is so badly spelt. We just love it because it's so wrong. So please watch the Clacton video again and just look at the backdrop and you'll just kill yourself laughing.
Are you done? Okay. You could also try, let's have a look. You've now ruined my presentation now then.
Oh, sorry.
Now this is handy. A Train Sporters box. We have one of these, don't we? The lovely Mark Cronin. Yeah. Train Sporters to carry all your locos with when you're out and about. Lovely. Very practical. What else we got? A sign. How about Bill's train room or Dawn's train room?
I've got to say, the Train Sporters box.
Grumpy, you're ruining my presentation. Can you just be quiet for a minute, please? Can you just be quiet, honestly? Oh, so you saw these, the lovely, again, Buggles Kelly Station. He's got a range of signs, and you can see one behind me on my right, 12 quid if you want. What else have we got? Now, I thought this was quite hilarious. This is also Team U. It's a mat that looks like a track. All the way from China. Why not? What else do we have on our Christmas list? Now, I love these digital displays. These are very nice. And that one says Bedford. That's where I was born. Again, put it on your desk and you can program your whatever train you want. Lots of fun. Like the big one at the one-to-one collection that's from Euston, but in miniature. Now, what else have we got? Now then, this is on my Christmas list, the Lego Christmas set. I do love this. I think it's £109. I think you can still order it and it's delivered by December. We also have these from World of Railways. These were released about a week ago. They've got these special wagons. I'm just going to grab up the details. A trio of exclusive 00 gauge private owner style mineral wagons. Now, this isn't for Christmas 2025. You order them now for Christmas 2026, although they're only making 90, so they may have run out already. But as you can see, it's a tribute to Andy York, founder of RM Web. And you've got Phil Parker's patisseries there because, of course, we know Phil Parker likes a little bit of cake there. So that would be for Christmas next year. And then you can scroll through and see those lovely wagons there. We also have this. I think this was announced by Rails today. Locomotion Models and Rails of Sheffield have got their festive surprise. It's a 00 gauge British Rail Class 66 diesel loco produced under the Railway Icons range. It's part of the Railway Icons collaboration between Locomotion Models. I'm going to scroll through these. The National Railway Museum and Rails of Sheffield, intended to represent landmark locomotives. And again, you order them now, they'll be ready for Christmas next year. But for the model railway enthusiast who has everything, if you've got a cool £14,000 spare, how about this? An A3 class Flying Scotsman, 5-inch gauge, mint and unsteamed, 5-year warranty, beautiful LNER apple green livery. If you want it, there's an email address here, silvercrestmodels.co.uk. How about that? I know quite a few people who would love to have that under their Christmas tree. Grumpy, you got £14,000 to spare?
No.
How nice. Anyway, just a little bit of fun there. What do you buy the model railway enthusiast who has everything? Anybody got...
Nothing.
Anybody got something that they really want for Christmas, or they know they're getting for Christmas, or have you bought yourself a Christmas present?
I like Keith's cardy setters with the HST. That's a really nice card.
Yes, yeah. Lovely. A cool guy says, I wonder if there's a crease in that mat, that Team U mat. One may say the track has buckled. Very good. The derailing Lego train with 2 short coupler bars. Is that right? I haven't tried it, but I just like the idea of a train around the Christmas tree. Apparently, the Lego set doesn't include power module. Oh gosh, really? Is that true? Well, that's not good, is it? Who else? Is there anything better to spend 14k on? Says Andrew Stevenson. I don't know. You could buy something pretty nice. That'd be a pretty big tree. 14k would
a studio like this one.
double O gauge. You and Wicker. 14k would buy you a lot of Wicker.
A lot of Wicker. Especially at the prices they charge, which is really cheap
listen
and
to
reasonable.
this. Tim Zenderstar says he's retiring on Christmas Eve. That's your present. Oh, well, happy retirement, Tim. I hope it's the start of a lovely retirement. You're going to be busier than ever. Double O Gauge Journey said, already got my yellow Merseyrail socks. My mum got me the Hornby Greater Anglia 755. The Fleur, is that? Cool Guy says that's the 755 Fleur. Oh, by the way, I made a little, I was certainly put in my place because 745s and 755s don't actually go to Clacton as passenger trains. They go for maintenance.
Although you were going on information what the person that works at the station told
me.
He says, oh, look, there's a Fleur over there.
Yeah.
And went, oh, I know
they
that
go there for maintenance. Ron and Heather, I want some gloves now that we live in Colorado.
We need gloves when we go to America. Don't say where we're going because obviously it's...
yeah, okay. Yeah. They heard you.
Right.
Yeah, it's called a microphone.
Yeah.
If you say the words out loud,
yeah,
people hear you. It's
yeah.
how it works.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we go to a lot of places in America.
Happy retirement, Tim, and may you enjoy every moment of it. And I guess you will be busier than ever. There we go. So it's that time, isn't it? It's time for
Quiz of the
Grumpy's
Week. Quiz of the Week.
Quiz of the Week.
You got your answer. You got a pen, by the way.
I do. Do you want one?
No.
I've got one. Now then, again, for the newbies, saw somebody write in the chat, what is this channel about? What do you do on this channel? Well, have a look at our videos. We do a bit of everything. We do model railway shows. We do interviews with model railway people. We do heritage railways. And I do tutorials on my own layouts. Haven't done them for a while because we just moved this year and been building this here studio. But they will start again in the new year. So we do a bit of everything, really. Everything that takes our fancy. We do stuff, we make films of model railway stuff that we like, don't we? Yeah. And heritage railway stuff that we like, and everything in between. Yeah,
and do spoof videos.
And we do a bit of, we call it comedy, but recollections may vary. Right. Oh, here are the answers. Blue Whale, Fort William, Santa. Yeah. Oh, Tim says, thanks all. Train track plans are being drawn up. So we're going to see some model railway action. Yellow Submarine, says Enderstar. Right, shall we start then?
Okay,
so hold on, let me explain the rules. Okay. So if you're new to the Grumpy's Quiz of the Week, Wednesday Express, Grumpy's going to ask a question. Varies in difficulty. It's the very first correct answer I see in my chat over there. Not on your chat, not on Grumpy's chat, but my chat. Okay, and you get 1 point. There are 5 questions. Goodness knows where he gets them from. It's Grumpy's brain. There we go. That's all I'm going to say. So, ready? Question number 1.
Okay. Question number 1. Where would you usually see a class 499 in service? So, where would you usually see a class 499 in service?
Gary McKinnon says Max Bygraves.
Very close. That's very close.
Max Bygraves. Back again, visitors requiring assistance. Oh, hello, Alan. Nice to see you back. We're doing Grumpy's Quiz of the Week. A blue Ford Sierra 2.0
very
litre
close
gear.
As well. So, where would you usually see a class 499 in service? The
Glasgow?
UK? No. Glasgow? No. On the sea? No.
Isle of Wight, Dover, on the railway track.
Well done, Laura.
Well, you are right, but not. Yeah. That's not the answer we want.
Yeah.
The Roxologist. Hello, Steve.
On a railway, yeah, but which railway? LNER, Czech Republic? No.
You're all wrong. Think of. Well, should we give a clue?
Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. Okay, it only has that class when it travels on the National Railway Network. Okay, so it only has that class when it travels on the National Railway Network.
Scotland, Putney, Barmouth, East Midlands.
No one's going to get this.
Well, it's to do with Grumpy's job.
Okay, it's to do with my job.
And Grumpy works for?
TfL.
Transport for London. So that's a big clue. Milton Keynes, Peterborough. Did you say Peterborough?
Isle of Wight.
Isle of Wight. Come on.
England.
Flying Scotsman.
No one's going to get this. I'm going to have
Underground.
Okay,
Philip
so
Graham.
yeah.
Well
Yeah.
done.
So
London
basically,
Underground.
the Class 499 is any train, any underground train that goes onto the network. They have a Class 499 stroke 1, stroke 2, stroke 3, stroke 4. I think actually the Jubilee line is a Class 499 stroke 3.
of genius.
But the Jubilee line's never ever been on the national railway system.
Who knew?
Yeah,
Is that right?
so when they have to go onto the national railway system, they actually have given a class.
Right on Track also got
Yeah.
the Underground. And Lake Loco said,
Yeah.
I said London Underground ages ago. Did
Did
you? We need to
Okay.
scroll back. Let's scroll back.
This is those who don't know about the quiz, people fight amongst themselves on this quiz.
We need to scroll. Timber Surf
Yeah.
and Zendy Star. Could you check whether Lake Loco's got... So, Cool Guy said Lake Loco's got
Okay,
Underground first.
so Lake Locos gets it.
Sorry, Lake.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Actually, for
Philip.
all those who didn't get it, there's a bit of useful information, isn't it?
Sorry, Philip. You were robbed, I'm afraid. Sorry. Get the next one. Just interestingly, Ron and Heather in Frederick, Colorado were talking about if you're in trouble and you need assistance. Do you remember the intro to the A-Team?
Yeah.
Anyone remember the A-Team? Well, you know the whole David Clark Model Railway. It was saved. And there was a steadfast little group on Model Rail Forum, including Norm, Steve, SHGP Media, John, Gary, a whole group there. And I was having a chat with Norm saying, you should be like the A-Team, if you've got a model railway and it's in trouble, call a train team. Just made me laugh. Anyway, crack on.
Question 2. What is the most coaches you will find on a domestic UK non-sleeper train? So what is the most coaches you will find on a domestic UK non-sleeper train?
So a domestic UK non-sleeper train, how many coaches?
Yeah.
What's the maximum number
Yeah.
of coaches?
Yeah.
I think the question is, what is the maximum
Yes,
number of
yeah,
coaches?
yeah.
Just to be grammatically correct.
You will find
Okay.
at the moment, yeah. So
Dave Double M
16,
says
14. Here we go. Double M Dave's got it 12.
12. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And also, he said that he was very close because on the London, on Isle of Wight, they run that class. So everyone who's saying Isle of Wight, they run.
That's true.
So really, people who was quite a few people said 77. Says Dave. We've only had 2 questions so far, Norm. So everyone who was saying Isle of Wight, they're not wrong.
No.
But the answer Grumpy was looking for was London Underground. Anyway, Dave, Double M Dave, Joshua,
So
you've got
question
one.
3, this is because we have a lot of non-British people on our Wednesday Express. So this is aimed at the American market and anyone who knows about America. Okay, what American city am I describing with this connection? Dr. Seuss, basketball, and Amherst. So what American city am I describing with this connection? Dr. Seuss, basketball, and Amherst.
Gary McKinnon, the A-Team. Faceman and I have the same car. Is that right? What car is that? I can't remember.
Union Pacific.
No.
So what city?
What
It's a
city? Chicago?
Chicago?
No.
No.
Cincinnati? No.
No. So it's Chicago. So it's
Are you sure they don't?
no.
Georgia, Atlanta? No.
Now one of these 3 things is to do with model railways. So Dr. Seuss, basketball, and Amherst. What American city am I describing?
They've gone very. They're googling. It's gone very, very. San Francisco,
Boston,
no.
no.
Boston. The place from The Simpsons.
Boston. You're not far away.
The place from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Okay. What's that place called though?
Yes. What is it called? New York.
New York?
No. Massachusetts. Springfield.
Very close.
Philip Graham.
Springfield. Yes.
Very good.
Philip's got it.
You got one then.
Yeah.
You
So
got one.
basically, the connection is Dr. Seuss, the writer. Well, basically, Dr. Seuss. He was born in Springfield.
Well, technically, Amherst is a city.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Basketball was invented in Springfield.
Just to clarify,
Yeah.
Grumpy meant the Amherst Railway Show.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And then Amherst Railway Show is in Springfield.
Yes, but Amherst is also anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
And Grumpy, why are you shouting?
I'm happy. Okay, this one's hilarious because Dawn disagrees with this, and I had to prove it was
Well,
right.
only because I've
Question
been
4.
through it many
Yeah, I know.
times.
Okay. So question 4: what is the main station in Battersea called? What is the
Battersea,
main
London.
station in
Train
Battersea?
station.
Train station in Battersea called?
Dawn and Grumps will not be the first family members we've bailed out of the jug. You're going to have to explain.
So what is the main railway
Robin
station in
Heather.
Battersea called? They're all looking it up now.
I don't think this is right.
Oh, but it is completely right.
No, because I've travelled.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I used to get off there.
Okay.
Battersea Power Station, no.
No, that's not the
But
main station in Battersea.
It's a train station.
Battersea Central, no. Battersea Junction, Queen's Road, Fred, Battersea Park, Queenstown Road.
I think this is wrong.
No, this is 100% right. So
Battersea Park.
think of the town, think of the area of Battersea. Okay, what is
Waterloo, no.
the biggest station in Battersea is the main station in Battersea is what? Think of where it's the locations.
Fairfax. Engage the trains. Hello, you name that. Fairfax. No, it's not that. I don't think this one's right.
It is right. It is right. And
Right,
I'll tell you why.
I don't think. I think you'll all agree with me. Battersea Dogs Home.
Okay, no one's going to get it. Okay.
Because
the
it's
biggest
wrong.
Station. No, the biggest main station in Battersea, and it is right in the centre of Battersea, in Southwest 11, right in the town centre, is Clapham Junction.
Timberserve says Clapham Junction. He said it just before you did.
Okay, so Timberserve's got it.
I don't think that's right, though.
I know you keep on saying it's not right, okay, but it's actually a fact. I've checked it, and I've even looked it up on the map.
Howard Alexander says Clapham High Street, so you were close.
Yeah.
Because I used to get off at Clapham,
Clapham Junction. Yeah.
Terry chooses Clapham Junction. Well, Terry should know.
It's right in the centre of Battersea.
Very good. How says average teleporter. Anyway, so Timberserve, you got 1 point. Timber just got through there just before you said it, so we'll give you the point. Right, so hold on. Let's just. Lake has 1 point. Philip Graham has 1 point. Joshua Dave Double M has 1 point, and Timber has 1 point. So the tiebreaker, everybody, can one of you get a second point? Or can Maura steal in and chase and get victory with a point of her own? Go for it.
Okay. What is the name of the female voice used in most railway stations' automatic announcements in the UK? So what is her name? The female who does most station automatic announcements in the UK. I'll accept her first name or her full name.
So first name or full name. Either
and it
or.
is a person, by the way. It's not actually a computer-generated voice. It is a real person.
Everyone's Googling it as well.
Yeah.
Alexa, no.
Alexa.
Linda. Looking for Linda.
Janet, Fred, Claire.
Gladys,
Joyce.
You're just making it up now.
Timmy,
Bill. Julie. Anne, Timber.
Timbersurf, Anne.
Do you know her second name though?
Yeah. Anne Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Is the person. Yeah.
Aunt Julie Berry.
Yeah.
Marge Simpson. Very good. So Timber, you got 2 points. So you are this week's winner.
Of Grumpy's Quiz
We got
of the
there in the end.
Week.
Of Grumpy's Quiz of the Week. Well done. Oh gosh, every week it's such an ordeal, isn't it, everybody?
Our numbers always go up during the quiz.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they really? Oh, sorted. Anyway, well done, everybody. Thank you for taking part. And there will be, unfortunately, another Grumpy's Quiz of the Week next week. There you go. Well done, as I said. And it's not the winning, really. It's the taking part, isn't it?
Yeah. I think also it's good. So next time everyone goes to see a layout and it's got an underground train on it, okay, and it's running on any sort of like non-underground track, say, oh, that's a class 499, and the person goes, no, it's not. And they go, I think you'll find it is. I think you'll find it is because Grumpy has said so.
Okay. Double O Gauge Journey says, and another thing. That's her surname.
I think you'll find.
No, her surname is another thing. And another thing.
We need a prize. No, we don't.
Engage Trace, I don't know how I got you in my feed, but I do have a model railway channel of sorts. My shorts is my focus. Engage the Trains, but we shall check you out. I don't know how we got in your feed either. It's that YouTube algorithm. It does amazing things. So I hope you will stick with us. This is our live stream, a bit different to our normal videos, but we have a little bit of fun, as you can see. Now then, at the start of the programme, I did ask...
Deltic says we're going to have a Deltic quiz of the week.
No.
No.
We can have a Deltic joke of the week,
yeah,
which we normally do. Earlier in the programme, I asked you where in the world...
I love that. It's not the winning, it's the wondering what's going on that counts.
That's about it. It's the whole show,
in fact,
really.
Can we make that the official...
the official logo.
Next week's on the...
It's not the winning. It's the wondering what on earth's going on.
That counts.
Yeah. Right. FIFA are good at making prizes at short notice. Very funny. Right. So I asked you earlier in the programme, where in the world was this? And it is, did anyone get it right? It is actually Fort Nelson in Portsmouth.
A few people did.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
It's a huge artillery armoury from Victorian times, but now it's kind of one of the biggest in the country. And this is overlooking Portsmouth Harbour. It's a restored Victorian fortress packed with artillery from across the world. Highlights include a 15th century Turkish bombard cannon, a gigantic 200-ton railway howitzer, which is that one I think you're seeing there, and the infamous Big Babylon Iraqi supergun. But what you're seeing there with the soldiers is a tribute to all of those who lost their lives on the D-Day landings. And so a bit of a trick question there. It's not a railway track. It is a kind of track to wheel out these huge guns. Now, a little bit of an interesting fact, apparently. The Lyons brothers, otherwise known as Triang, because there were three brothers, and they took their three names and made a triangle, Triang. They were obviously a big toy manufacturer back in the day, but when Second World War broke out, they had to stop making toys. The government kind of repurposed them, and they took on contracts to produce small arms, ammunition, artillery, shell fuses, and other weapon components. Did you know that? In 1941, company head Walter Lyons proposed redesigning the Sten gun for sheet steel production, creating what became the Sten Mark III and cutting production time to about 5.5 hours per gun. Full-scale Mark III production began in spring 1942 on a 24-hour three-shift line with women carrying out key tasks such as welding and final assembly. By autumn 1943, the Merton factory had produced 876,886 guns. The Mark III was mainly issued to the Home Guard and airdropped to European partisans. And after the war, Triang returned to toy production, later making brands including Meccano, Hornby and Skeletric. Did you know that, everybody? So once making toys during World War II, it made the Sten gun and then went back to making toys. I mean,
can we do a little bit of Pavlov's dog theory?
What's that? Pavlov?
Pavlov's dog. So basically, Pavlov's dog theory is I'm going to put something into your mind now and it'll stay with you forever. And I think we should just go with this. I think the new Great British Railway loco livery looks like a Starsky and Hutch car or a Domino's pizza box. So whenever you think of it now, think of Domino's pizza box and tell everybody it looks like a Domino's pizza box or a Starsky and Hutch car.
Other pizzas are available.
But it does look like a Domino's pizza box.
Norm's Loft, they had a massive poppy display there after the Tower of London. It's well worth a visit. Well, we shall definitely be trekking down there at some point. Looks like where Bo Bomb and Bullet Bill from Mario was born. Do you mean Bo? Okay. Alex the Train Boy. Hello, Alex the Train Boy. Even though I just got here, I'll catch up. Okay, please do. Well, that's it for this show. But I just have time to run through all the shows that are on this weekend because there are quite a few, including the Clacton Model Railway Show on Sunday. Do come along if you're in the area. Come and say hello to Grumpus. He'll be on the front door taking your cash. And I'll be behind Briefing Counter, trying to exhibit Briefing Counter. But obviously having lots of time to chat with everybody. But also this weekend, our lovely friends Tim and Claire, who are Chantilly Gray, they had the show in Shrewsbury earlier this year. Well, on the 13th, on Saturday, they have the Clun Valley Model Railway Show at the Clun Memorial Hall. So do pop along to that if you're in the area. Coupar and District Model Railway Club have got their show at the Corn Exchange. And of course, this weekend is the Christmas Model Railway Show in Manchester. I know Boggles Cully Station will be there. I know quite a few people will be there. So have a lovely time wherever you are. Whatever you're doing this weekend, enjoy yourself, put your feet up, relax, rest and relax. Do what you love doing. And we'd love to see you at the Clacton Show. Come and say hello. If you're in the area. And then next week we'll be coming back with all the highlights from the show. It'll be our last Wednesday Express of 2025 next week, so please do join us. We might wear some silly hats and that kind of thing or sillier than normal. In the meantime, everybody, thank you everybody, I have to say, for all your emails and messages and texts of support. It really did. I didn't get back to everybody. It's been a couple of weeks for me. But I just want to say thank you ever so much. It really did mean a lot to receive all your texts and messages and emails.
And also, Clacton Aero Club, can you email Dawn us ASAP? Because I've got something that may be of interest to you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, on modelrailwayquest@gmail.com. So if you can email tonight if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you to everybody who sent me an email or a text. It really did mean a lot for you taking your time out to say hello and check to see how I was doing. Did mean a lot. But we shall see you all Next week, same time, 7:30 p.m, Wednesday. What date will it be? The 17th, I think, 17th of December. We'll see you then. Until then, you take really good care of yourselves. Love you lots. You mean such a lot to us. We do value you, and we love seeing you every week on the Wednesday Express, not stopping at
Peterborough.
See you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.
The Wednesday Express, not stopping at Peterborough. On quest with Grumpy, along for the ride. Banana Bird, will he be here this week? Who knows? Model railway news and views and lots of fun. We all hate GoPro Gav, but love a fillet of fish. Where in the world to test you lots? Grumpy's model railway job section, which is always wrong. Great chat and lots to see. Model Railway Quest welcomes you to the Wednesday Express. Not stopping at you know where. Let's do it. Scree scub diddly boosh. It's back to you, Dawn.